Welcome back, beautiful soul, and welcome to another episode of The Sacred Momentum. Today, we're talking about one of the most annoying, comforting, relentless truths in the entire spiritual growth universe. If it's your calling, it will keep calling. You can decline the call, my friend. You can put it on Do Not Disturb. You can act like you didn't hear it, or that you're just too busy, or that now isn't the right time because Mercury is in retrograde, or your kid has hockey, or your nervous system said, not today. But when God puts something in your bones, when a path has your name stitched into the seams, that thing will circle back to you like divine GPS saying, recalculating, we're still going. Today, I want to talk about why your calling is so persistent, the astrology and energetic weather that's turning up the volume right now, and how to finally embody what's been chasing you for years. First off, though, let me welcome you to the Sacred Momentum. My name is Aubrey Barr. I'm a Reiki master, a subconscious release technique practitioner, and I have spent the last 20 years of my life running businesses, especially around healing and being able to help my clients to transform into the person that they have envisioned. When they couldn't figure out exactly what steps to take, we were able to redirect them. So welcome if this is your first time, and if not, welcome back, my friend. So right now, we're in a season, astrologically and collectively, where women are being pulled into deeper truth. You've got Uranus shaking loose stagnancy. We've got Pluto in Aquarius demanding your evolution. And we've got this undercurrent in the collective energy that practically screams, lead differently, live differently, and create differently. If you've been feeling restless, if you've been waking up to that, I know something is shifting, but I can't name it yet type of feeling. And if you've been sensing that the life you've been tolerating is suddenly too small, that's not ego. That is also not anxiety. That's not you being dramatic. That's alignment, rearranging your life from the inside out. In human design terms, this is the season where your inner authority is louder than your conditioning. Your body might be whispering yes, while your brain is clutching its pearls, but the whisper always wins. It's designed to. And in Gene Keys, this is the moment where your shadow themes stop being cute. Avoidance, distraction, overthinking, self-doubt, the old ways start glitching because your soul is done with detours. It's ready for embodiment, the actual lived truth of who you are. Here's the thing about a calling. It is not here to be convenient. It's here to be catalytic. Did I say that right? Maybe. Callings show up in repetition. It's the idea you can't drop. The vision that pops up in the shower, on a walk, when you're trying to fall asleep, the dream you've pushed down 45 times, and it just keeps floating back to the surface like, hey, you remember me? Do you miss me? Do you know what I've learned after nearly 2 decades in this work? God isn't subtle. He knows your chart. He knows your human design because guess what? He designed it. He knows the assignment he put in your heart before you ever breathed air. And he's not letting you leave this planet without at least attempting the very thing your soul incarnated to do. Your calling keeps calling because it knows who you really are, even when you forget. It knows your strength when you collapse. It knows your wisdom when you doubt. It knows your voice when you silence yourself to make others comfortable, and it will not let you settle. Not anymore, not in this season. No, the real transformation, the one we don't talk about enough, is the shift from knowing your calling to actually living it. Now, that is what embodiment is, where intuition stops being a concept and becomes a compass, where your nervous system stops sabotaging you and starts supporting you, where old patterns stop running the show because you finally remembered you were never meant to lead from wound. You were meant to lead from wisdom. Your calling doesn't need you to be fearless. It needs you to be willing to rise, willing to be seen, willing to hold God's hand with one hand and your mission in the other, and willing to stop pretending you're confused when you're actually just scared. This is where women step into a different realm. Not a higher vibe, not toxic positivity, not manifest harder, but truth, clarity, authority, presence. This is where you finally live the life your soul has been screaming for while you were busy being responsible or practical or not ready yet. And this, everything I've just said, is exactly why I created Embodied, a feminine leadership experience, because women are waking up. The call is getting louder, and most of us were never taught how to actually live the truth we've already discovered. This experience is for the women who knows she is meant for more. Not in a hustle culture sense, but in a divine assignment sense. Inside Embodied, we're regulating the nervous system, rewriting the subconscious patterns that have kept you looping, reconnecting you back to your intuition, and activating the feminine leadership codes you were born with. We're stepping into a new reality, one where the calling isn't just heard, it's answered. If everything in this episode felt like it was aimed directly at you, if you've been feeling that tug in your chest, that hum under your skin, that sense that God is nudging you forward, consider this your sign. Enrollment is open. The link is in the show notes, and I cannot wait to walk into this next chapter with you. Because if it's your calling, it will keep calling. But eventually, you're going to answer. And when you do, everything changes. Thank you so much for being here with me today. Thank you for listening to this message. And I truly feel that if you received it, there's a reason. There is something in this that was absolutely meant for you, my friend. Have a beautiful day, and we will talk again soon.